YouTubers, what's going on, guys? Got another video for you. This one is on my 89 Ford GT. Gonna make this as quick as possible. Have to excuse the little mess here. This is the forgotten child, should I say. Parked it here, and I really haven't had much time for it, but we have some time for it coming up. I got plans for this one. So a little backstory on this car. I brought this car from the guy who does my body work on all of my vehicles. I brought it from his son for, I brought this car for $1,500. When I brought it, it didn't have an engine. It just had the 5-speed trans in the trunk. It has 410 gears. These drag radials that drag wells that I'm really not a fan of. I'm gonna take those off coming up, and I got a limited amount of set of ponies over there in the corner, as you can see. But this one is gonna be my next project. News on the coupe that I made a video on a couple days ago. It is up and running finally. Come to find out, it had some bad fuel in the fuel tank. The tank on top of that was also rusted. The fuel pump was, the rust was starting to spread to the fuel pump holder and the fuel pump. The strainer on it was deteriorating, so I just put a fresh fuel pump on there, some fresh 89 gas, new fuel filter, and she's running strong. So after I finish the little odds and ends on the coupe, I'm going to, space-wise, I'm going to pull this one out of storage and back to coupe in here and so forth. Yeah, but this is my next upcoming project. I actually came here to my little storage unit to clean some things out that I won't be needing anymore, to try to make a little bit more room. And be honest with you, like I said, this is the forgotten child. Sometimes I forget this car is even over here until like I need a part or something of that sort, and be like, damn, the GT is over here. But good friend of mine, he helped me install the engine, timing, everything else. It runs, drives, but this car was just it was just thrown together. But it runs, drives, but it's not roadworthy just yet. Later on, I'm gonna pull this engine out, clean up the engine bay, and I have about 2 years ago I made a video on 85 302. Yeah, 302 out of an 85 GT I brought, and my plans is I'm gonna start tearing that one down, rebuild it, and then I may stroke it. I don't know just yet, but I have plans to put that one in this one, or I may just snatch this one out and rebuild it and drop it back in. But I am going to do the 5-lug conversion on it. Let me get it emerald green, have the lower GT shields on it, gray. I got plans for this. Just right now it's just on idle right now. I'm surprised it started right up. This car gives me so much problem starting at times. I got to spray a little carb choker in the throttle body just to get it started. Another problem that it's having is that whoever had this car before the guy that I brought it from, they rigged up the fuel pump, and then I guess after they got rid of it, they disconnected whatever rigging they had to go on, so I had to do my own configuration. So now when I start the car, the fuel pump doesn't prime for like 3 to 4 seconds. It's constantly running now, so that's another issue that I have to address. But as far as running and driving, it runs just fine. My friend and I, we shedded some tread off the tires the moment we got it running, and that's how I got it in here, backed it in here, and it's been sitting for a good, what is this? This is June. Oh man, I parked this car in like I parked this car in November. Yeah, and I just started it up. I didn't expect for it to start that easily because this car gives me hell starting up, but it started up on like the third try. Um, but yeah, but this is my next and upcoming project. The interior is is fair. Um, I am gonna replace that. The carpet, I know it's kind of dark in here. This carpet does need to be replaced. No worries, I do have a fresh one right here. Um, the saddlebag door panels, excuse me, I'm really not into. I like the door panels with the cloth at the bottom, but I got a set, a pair in the box right here. I'm gonna install. The headliner needs to be repaired and center console, but other than that, the car, the it's not bad. 9 out of 10. I'll give this car a 6. It doesn't need a lot of. The only thing that needs, like, bodywork wise, that needs to be replaced is the hatch. As you can see, it's starting to rust out right there. But I do have another hatch back there in the corner that I'm going to install. But I let my other GT go. I sold it back to the original owner, and I was understanding of selling it back because, you know, if I had let my LX go, I would want to, you know, buy it back, you know, once I got everything sorted out or whatever. So I still got a GT within the family, but this one I will not be letting go. Though I have been debating on letting it go, because at times I do feel like I'm biting off more than I can chew with all these Fox bodies. But I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Let me start it up. I'm gonna see if it's gonna give me any problems. Yeah, the fuel pump just runs, doesn't cut off. There you go. Yeah, she runs, drives, but now that I think back on it, hell, all that damn time and energy I put into that coupe, I should have just been working on this one, but it's all good. Yeah, this one is up next. Snatch this engine out, clean up the engine bay, freshen up either this engine or the other engine I have in storage, and go from there. But yeah, this GT I will not be letting go. Guy gave me a quote on it. Guy who does all my body work said they'd do it for $3,500. But yeah, still got a GT on the team. Not letting this one go. Though I have been in debate about it. I was in some debate, but I think I'm gonna hold on to it. For the Fox body owners out there, you know they're getting rare, and goddamn, the ones you do find, hell, it could be a shell or an engine. It could be a complete car. They just want an arm and a leg for it, and I'd rather just build them up, should I say? Engine wise, like I said, it's a stock engine, nothing special about it. Shorty headers, T5 transmission, 14 gears. Still has the 4-lug spindles in the rear end, but that's all going to change within the next couple months. I do have a SN95 setup that's just sitting that I am going to use on this one. But got a 2-inch cowl hood right there I'm going to throw on. Yeah, it's just waiting, should I say. Yeah. It is so damn tempting to come out here and do donuts, but I'm not trying to get kicked out. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you next time with the next video. Peace.